welcome back to the video. So I've managed to get a little bit of fresh air after a whole day's learning. We were working right up until just a minute ago, which was like 1 o'clock. We had quizzes today, spelling tests, the usual drill, topics to hand in. It's like mini set topics that they give you a week to do, and we go online literally 3 times a day with the primary school ones, and my older two have Zoom lessons probably about 2 or 3 times a day. It's a bit more relaxed, but they're left to their own vices, so whether they log on or not, it is down to them until I get the email from the teacher. But all's going all right with the homeschool. It's just a little bit full on, hence me not doing too many vlogs. So I'm just going down to the charity clothing bank because I managed to sort out some things that don't fit the children anymore, and it's not stuff that I'm going to reuse. Simple reason, my eldest girl is obviously approaching 13. All the clothes she's stitching now are like age 9 to 10. Because she sort of fits quite well in 11 to 12, but 9 to 10 is just far too big to sort of keep up in the loft or zipped up in a bag under the bed for my other little girl, because she is only like 4 and I don't want to be storing clothes for like five years or something ridiculous. If there's nice little dresses that I think can't get them again, I will obviously stash those, but these are just like jumpers and things. So anyway, it's quite busy out in the village today, people walking, so they probably think I'm absolutely ridiculous talking to myself in a camera. But today I am cycle day 23, which makes me 11 DPO, and the monitor I just think is such a good buy. Reason being, it cuts all the squintiness of the lines out. It definitely makes the stress of reading tests, well, it takes the stress out of it, and it just tracks your ovulation and your body so well, because I was reading in the instructions and it basically detects serum in your body from the urine, which then gives you the estrogen surge, the LH surge, or obviously the HCG surge. And that's how it makes it clinically proven that it is almost on par. Well, I think it is on par with the ones they offer you with ultrasound. It was saying that this monitor is coming up like 99% correct, whereas ultrasound and blood tests and that, no, blood tests and this monitor are literally the same, with checking for levels of estrogen and things. So I just think, look, I've really been blown away with the reviews on Amazon, the reviews on the CLEARBLUE site. Okay, people might say, well, they're biased, Amazon's selling it, CLEARBLUE's manufacturing it. But literally, I have looked at so many videos on YouTube of people that have been using this monitor with PCOS, trying later on in their years. Maybe they're trying for their first baby at 37, 38, tried for about a year, need a bit of guidance. A lot of these people that have been trying for like 6 months or more have invested in this monitor, and within 3 cycles had a positive, just simply because they were getting different results from OPK tests basically. So I thought today I'd hop on here just to give you an update to say, literally, I've been swallowing textbooks on this CLEARBLUE monitor. I wanted to know how it gauged such accuracy, and it was because of the serum in your wee. Basically, it can really be near on, damn it, like 99% effective, and it's got an 89% success rate simply because it just tracks it so well. So I did a pregnancy test today and it was negative, but it does advise you to do the pregnancy tests on the day you do your period. It doesn't advise that you test early. It did, however, say you can do these tests 3 days before you're due on, but with 3 days before, it's only 74% effective, 2 days before, 96% effective, and the day before or on the due date of your period, 99%. So today I just thought, what the heck, I've got 4 tests given me with my monitor, well, no, not given with my monitor, when I purchased my monitor. So you buy the actual monitor on various sites. I got mine from Amazon. I bought my monitor £119, but sometimes they do offers where they're £89. And then I bought my sticks separately. They don't come with any sticks, unless there's an offer I don't know about. They don't come with sticks. You buy your sticks in packs of, look, I'm at the clothing bank. This is just literally on the primary school. But oh, it's so nice, and just love this. It's so easy, and also that goes to money towards the school for the kids. So it's really no excuses to have clutter in the house at all. So yeah, basically you buy the fertility sticks, you get 20 purple, which are your OPKs, and you get 4 white packs, which are your pregnancy tests. Now obviously I don't want to waste those because they are expensive. The pack of fertility sticks and pregnancy tests come in a pack, and I got mine for, you can get them for $24.99 sometimes, but again I think I paid $29.99. But I was bordering desperation. I knew that I was going to be due on my period literally any day, and I knew you had to start the monitor the day of your period. But luckily when I got it through, it did say you've got 4 days to log in, so 1 to 4 days. So if you order a monitor and come on your period, you're all right if it comes, but if it comes later than 4th day of your period, you've got to wait for your next one to start, because it just won't read the results of your urine correctly, so it just won't be accurate. So although that's a bummer, just sit it out for a month and think, well, this is a month I can really detox my body, get it ultra toned and ready. Tuned, I mean, more than toned, you know what I mean. Sort of strip back on the caffeine, strip back on the alcohol, get your prenatals all in check. Use it as a positive. If you have got your monitor and you're like on the 4th day of your period and you can't log in before that, don't worry, just look at it as an exciting time. Just think, you might naturally fall without thinking about it, and it might happen, you might be able to send back the monitor without using it. That could be a positive thing. Or you could just think, do you know what, this is an extra little month I've got, an extra 3 weeks I've got to get over my period, get my body all in tune and go for it next cycle. But yeah, I got mine all plugged in and up and going, all logged in. On day 6 it asks you to start testing, as you know. So you whack in your OPK. I chose 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. to test. So I just literally pee on the OPK or dip it. I chose to dip it because splashing can set the machine a bit funny. So I just think if you do a 15-second dip, for me, it's clearer and sort of easier. So I did that. And like I say, I had low fertility day 6, day 7, day 8, and then high on day 9, 10, and then on 11, days 9, 10 and 11 I was high. Days 12 and 13 peak. You always get 2 peaks, and this is where there's, pardon me, a little bit of controversy. Some people are like, when you get peak, don't bother wasting another test because you're going to get 2 in a row regardless. But for me, I don't want to spend all that money to try and get things absolutely damn on it 100% accurate and then not do the research and the instructions correctly. And it does say, do put the tests in until the machine tells you not to or doesn't ask for one. And that's exactly what I was going to do. And the machine did ask me the next day for a test, and I thought, well, I'm going to do that exactly by the book. And it came up peak again, which it said 2 peaks, which was exactly how it said it would be in the book. And the next day it did say another stick, and I was thinking, well, I know I've reached my peak, that's such a waste of a test. But equally I was thinking, this is so good, I've only used 10 tests anyway, which in your first cycle, apparently it's so normal to use 15 to 20 sticks because the body and the machine monitor is getting to know your body. So I was really fortunate that I had my peak so early. Oh, thank you, sorry, because I'm guessing on my phone. Yeah, so I was ultra lucky that I got my peak, and it was like textbook my period this month. Had a 5-day bleed, came on my period, had the low fertility for, like I say, 2 days, high fertility 3 days, peaked twice. It was just so to the book, or whatever I just said. So yeah, I hit my peak day 12 and day 13. On day 14 I was still high, 15 low. But I did put the sticks in as the monitor requested, which was, yes please, can we have another stick the day after my peak? And yes please, can I have another stick after that day? And then I'd use 10 sticks in that cycle, and then I just kept turning the machine on like it asks every day. It doesn't actually bleep you or message you or light up to tell you. You just switch on your machine, turn it on, look at what it says and turn it off again every single day. And that is basically, that is just purely so that it can register what's still going on daily. So I've been doing that, but I knew that it read pregnancy tests as well. So I didn't want to test too early because it causes me a lot of upset and anxiety. Don't have huge amounts of symptoms. I've had a very bad upset tummy today. So I don't know whether I'm going down with something. I've eaten exactly what the children have. I had a bowl of porridge with seeds and blueberries this morning. I had to have a normal coffee today. I was so annoyed, but we're only allowed to shop like once a week for essentials because of the lockdown. So I didn't want to just go in the car to get some decaf coffee, and our local shop doesn't sell it. And I really wanted a coffee after doing morning study today. So I had to have a real one. But apart from that sneaky coffee, which actually could have upset my tummy, I've been really good. But I've only had a bowl of porridge today, and then for lunch I had some tuna, which I really haven't had for ages because I've been doing vegan. But I just fancied some. The children were having it in a sandwich and there was a bit left over, not with mayo or anything. So I had that with lots of veggies and salad, and I really enjoyed it. But literally an hour later, I was on the loo. I know it's TMI, sorry. Whether it's a symptom, I don't know. But I don't know whether it's because I haven't had tuna for about a year and my body's rejected it, or whether it's the caffeine that I had at 11 o'clock in a small cup. It was really milky though, because I had it with coconut milk. I don't know whether it was my body rejecting a cup of coffee, because I've not had a real one for probably since I went to Jan's last, which was about 4 or 5 weeks ago. No, before that, Christmas time, wasn't it? So I don't know whether it was upset because of a cup of caffeine or the tuna, being that I haven't had tuna in ages and the tuna was perfectly fresh, or whether it could be a symptom. But symptom wise, all I can say is I'm using panty liners and having lots of CM. Haven't got any ultra thirstiness, ultra tiredness or boobs, none of that. But I'm 11 DPO, so obviously I'm not due on for another 3 days, 3 to 4 days, because usually I come on either 14 DPO or 15 DPO. So I've still got, like I say, really 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, so I've got 4 days to my period, so it is early days. But on the monitor, when I got a bit downbeat, I did read, and it said people should test on the day of their period, but we do offer advice on this, but you can test as early as 3 days before with 74% success rate of results. So when I tested this morning and it was negative, yes, I was a bit disappointed, but I'm still thinking, do you know what, I'm going to leave it 2 days and test again, because it's not over till the lady in red comes, and I know I've hit peak, and I know we've done the deed on peak, and I know I'm in good health, so I've done everything I can. It's just a lot more controlled. It just feels so much better for me that I've spent this money. I just feel that it's money well spent at the moment. Even if sadly I don't fall this cycle or next cycle, I'm thinking in my head 2 to 3 cycles people have fallen. There's so many reviews out there that say bought this monitor, really expensive, bit sad to say that the tests don't come with the monitor, can take the edge off the stressiness of it all, but it is quite expensive. Yeah, sorry about that. That's the only thing. A lot of people have said it takes the stress and the edginess out of the OPK, but it can be really expensive. So that's my little update today. Negative test on 11 DPO, feeling really great with the OPKing and the pregnancy test, and I will get back to you hopefully with a live test if I can, but it's a bit dodgy at the moment with the schools all off, but I definitely will keep you updated. Love to all, friendship to all, and please feel free to comment down below and give me a thumbs up, it helps. See you later, guys.